Today we have tragically lost one of the most legendary musicians in rock, metal, and really just music in general, Ozzy Osbourne. I thought it'd be fitting to look back at one of the best metal albums of all time, one that Ozzy played a leading role in creating, that being his second with Black Sabbath, Paranoid. This album is only 8 tracks and there are absolutely no misses among them. The opener War Pigs launches us straight into iconic territory with immediately memorable riffs, a strong, dramatic feel, and also a powerful anti-war sentiment, which remains relevant to this day over 50 years later. Following it, we get the title track, and that's the first on here I'd say practically everyone has heard. That's for good reason, because it's an absolute classic and it sounds so fantastic. There's more immediately recognizable riffs, more satisfying vocal melodies, and even beyond that, a focus on anxiety and depression in the lyrics that was pretty ahead of its time. Following that comes the fascinating Planet Caravan, which uses moody, dreamy, psychedelic ambiance so effectively. The band doing away with the heaviness for one track in the mix was a great choice that paid off so well. Continuing the hit parade then following is Iron Man. Iconic is a word applicable to most of this album, but this song particularly so. Beyond the iconic riffs, the perfect chorus, and the rock-solid bass and percussion, there's such a creative lyrical angle with this song. This one has the raw passion and monumental creativity to fully deserve its massive fame and success. Following Iron Man, we get the huge 1-2 hit of Electric Funeral and Hand of Doom, which I've always sort of thought of as one big song, even though they're technically not related. They both have such a big, dark, apocalyptic feel and such an amazingly strong impact. Rat Salad is what follows, and this one's a bit of an instrumental interlude. That said, it's one that sounds good enough that it's worth replaying all on its own. And the album's final track might be what is the all-time OG of diss tracks, Fairies Wear Boots. On the surface, it appears to be a whimsical, trippy set of imagery about literal fairies, but reading between the lines a bit more, it's actually poking fun at skinheads who were fittingly known for their big black boots. This one sounds just as great as you'd expect by this point too. The bluesy type of sound this one has sets it apart from the rest, but also makes it just as enjoyable of a listen. I don't typically give scores in these sorts of retrospective videos, but this is easily a 10 out of 10, and one of the most perfect 10s to ever do it. This is far from the only great album in the Black Sabbath catalog and in Ozzy's general career elsewhere. Clearly, with such great music that's proven influential and stands the test of time, Ozzy may be gone, but he will never be forgotten. Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne, the absolute legend himself.